Really? I tend to be a little old-fashioned in some things. Actually, I tend to be a little old-fashioned in a lot of things. But one of the things I'm a little old-fashioned about is childproofing. I truly believe that we need to be extremely careful of ensuring that anything that's medical, that a child could be swallowing, that could hurt them with that kind of stuff, I definitely think we should be putting it up in the higher shelves of a linen closet. Can the child, get a stool and eventually get up there and get it out anyways? Maybe. But so I think we need to do our due diligence on those kind of things. But as far as the rest of it goes, I think for you to be childproofing, kitchen drawers, toilet seat. I saw somebody childproofing a toilet seat, or making it like so that a child is kind of like in a little rubber room so that they don't hurt themselves. I think that's excessive. We do need to make sure that our children are safe. However, our children also have to live in the home. And yeah, they're going to have the odd knock on the head with something because they were able to pull open a drawer. But it's going to happen so little that once it actually does happen, if it does happen, they're not going to do that again. They're going to learn from experience. I'm going to reiterate, please keep medicines and anything like that a child can cut themselves with or swallow or that kind of stuff out of their reach somehow. Childproof to that degree. But as far as the rest of it, maybe a gate at the top of the stairs somewhere so that they're not falling down, that's a good idea. But the rest of it, honestly, teach your children not to touch. Teach your children this can hurt. I'm going to give you one example. I had a son that no matter what I did, he was determined to touch the stove when it was on. So one day, my husband very carefully took his hand while the element was red hot and held his hand really close to the element, trying to make him understand how hot it was. It didn't take this child very long to understand that it was hot. And he, after that, anytime he saw the element red, he would go, hot, hot, hot. And he would stay away from it. It was one of those situations where we needed to, in a controlled situation, make him understand the direness of that. There would have been no way to really childproof that unless I kept him out of the kitchen. And he actually stayed in the kitchen with me so much, doing dishes, playing with Tupperware, pots and pans, that it would have been a shame not to have let him be in the kitchen with me just because he wouldn't touch the stove. So just a small example of, one of the things that could have been done as extreme. I could have literally blocked him away from that altogether, but then he wouldn't have been able to be with me in the kitchen. He did learn the lesson. He didn't get hurt, and all was well. So let your children live in the house. That's what it's there for. Will they hurt themselves? A little bit. It's bound to happen. They might even have broken bones. They might end up with stitches. It happens to all of us at some point in time. It's not the end of the world. I do think you need to help your children stay alive. But other than that, they need to be able to grow up with a few knocks here and there. We hope you have an awesome day.